All right, let's take a super fast-paced tour of our planet. We're going to explore all 7 continents in just a few minutes. Let's get started. So before we really dive in, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What even is a continent? Well, simply put, it's one of Earth's huge continuous pieces of land. There are 7 of them, and believe me, each one has its own unique story. We're about to visit every single one.
So here's the challenge, a grand tour of the entire globe in under 5 minutes. Think we can do it? Our journey starts right now.
Okay, here's our game plan. We're going to kick things off with the absolute titans of size and population, Asia and Africa. Then we'll hop over to the Americas. After that, we'll journey through Europe, visit the crazy icy world of Antarctica, and finally land in Australia, before we wrap it all up and put everything into perspective. First stop, the unrivaled giant of our world, Asia. I mean, there's really no better place to begin than with the biggest of them all. And when we say big, it's almost hard to wrap your head around it. Asia is home to over 4 billion people. That's more than half of the entire world's population living on just one landmass. It's just staggering. And that massive population is spread across 48 different countries, which creates a continent of just incredible diversity. Geographically, you've got everything from the world's highest peaks in the Himalayas to ancient wonders like the Great Wall. And the cultural diversity? Get this. In India alone, there are over 30 official languages spoken. Asia is truly a mosaic of humanity. All right, from the biggest continent on Earth, we're crossing the ocean to our next destination, Africa, the second titan of our world. Now, if you thought Asia was diverse, listen to this. In terms of the sheer number of countries, Africa is even more complex, made up of 54 distinct nations. That number alone just gives you a hint of the continent's incredible tapestry of cultures and histories. Africa is a continent of extremes, in the best way possible. It's home to the world's longest river, the Nile, which literally carves its way through the world's largest hot desert, the Sahara. This land is just filled with breathtaking natural wonders, from the massive nation of Algeria to the thunderous power of Victoria Falls. Next up, we're heading west into a whole new hemisphere, to the Americas, a huge landmass that's actually home to 2 very distinct continents. Kicking things off in the north, we find the 3rd largest continent, North America. It's an absolute economic powerhouse made up of 23 countries, including the world's richest nation, the United States. Then, as we move south, the whole vibe changes. We enter a land that is just dominated by nature. This is South America, home to the Amazon, the largest rainforest on Earth, and a place just teeming with life. You know, comparing the two really shows you their unique personalities. While North America has the raw power of Niagara Falls, South America has the world's highest, Angel Falls. It's also a continent of unbelievable extremes. You've got the Amazon, the world's largest river by sheer volume, and then you have the Atacama Desert, which is the driest place on the entire planet. Okay, for our final leg, we're going to visit the last 3 continents. We're journeying from the historical heart of Europe all the way to some of the most extreme environments on Earth. First up, we arrive in Europe. Now, it might be smaller geographically, but it's the 3rd most populous continent, and it's packed with 50 countries. It's a land of incredible contrasts. Think about this. It has the world's largest country, Russia, and the world's absolute smallest, Vatican City. And of course, it's home to timeless landmarks like the Eiffel Tower. From the bustling cities of Europe, we now jump to pretty much the most isolated place on Earth, Antarctica. This ice-covered continent is the windiest, driest, and by far the least populated place on the planet. There are no permanent human residents, so its vast, icy landscapes are the pristine home of the emperor penguin. And for our final stop, let's head to the land down under, Australia. It's the world's smallest continent, but it is packed with character. It's famous for its totally unique wildlife, like kangaroos and koalas, and it's home to incredible cities and landmarks like the Sydney Opera House. Wow, we've literally circled the globe. So now let's take one final look back and put our entire world tour into perspective. So this is our entire journey, all in one spot. If you remember just one thing about each continent, let it be this: Asia. It's the most populous. Africa has the longest river. North America has the richest country. South America has the largest rainforest. Antarctica is the least populated for sure. Europe is home to the world's smallest country.
And finally, Australia is the smallest continent of them all.
And that's it, our whirlwind tour of the 7 continents. Each one is a unique world of its own, just filled with wonders. So now, after seeing a little glimpse of all of them, the final question is really for you. Which one is calling your name?